Let's start with a new book. Welcome back. You are here again with me with The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse. The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Soroyan, and this is the story of the two Armenian boys belongs to a tribe whose hallmarks are trust and honesty. Here, author said that one day back there in the old good days when I was a 9 year old, and actually the life was full of imaginations, full of magnificence, full of delightness and a mysterious dream all around there in our life. And in those good old days, in such days, one day Murad, who is considered crazy by everybody who knew it except me, my cousin brother, came up to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning and woke me up rapping on the window of my room. I was astonished to hear the sound of that rapping and that knocking. I leap out of the bed with scared. As I was astonished to see that what is there, because it appears like the Murad with a horse. And it was summer with the daybreak not many minutes left. So it was a light enough to recognize and to see that I wasn't dreaming. Yes, it was Murad. He said that, yes, I'm Murad. Come out. So here, what was astonishing? It was astonishing that, and this was a person. Actually, Murad was a person who enjoyed his life more than anything else, and more than any other person who really had fallen mistakenly. जो भगवान ने शायद गलती से भी यहाँ डाल दिए थे, उनसे भी कहीं ज्यादा enjoy करता था. And then, in the first place, my first memories, the first wish was to have a horse, and the second thing was the wishing and a longing for to ride over it. And but more important word here to use is that we were poor and it was not possible for us to buy such a beautiful horse. And you actually live in the comical poverty of the world, and but we were known for honesty. हम ऑनेस्टी के लिए जाने जाते थे. Okay, people were shocked at that time. At that time, people were shocked to see that how we are earning that much money, which keep up our belly and soul together. कि भी हम खाना कैसे खा लेते हैं. लोग परेशान थे, हैरान होते थे ये देख के कि हम इतने गरीब थे कि भी अपने पेट के लिए पैसा कहाँ से कमा लेते हैं इतना. People were astonished. Still, we were famous for our honesty because we never take advantage of anything from anyone. किसी भी आदमी से हमने कभी धोखा करने की कोशिश नहीं की या फिर एडवांटेज लेने का कोशिश नहीं किया. स्पेशली व्हेन वी वर वेल्थी इन आवर टाइम्स, कि जब कभी हम वेल्थी भी होते थे, दैट टाइम आल्सो वी यूज्ड टू थिंक and proud first feel proud, and then we think of the you say honesty and trust, and then think about the right and wrong. वो तो स्टीलिंग की जहाँ तक बात है, इसको तो आप छोड़ दीजिए. So here, author was surprised with this, that how he had brought this horse. If we cannot afford this horse, if it has nothing to do with the Garoglian family, if it has nothing to do with the Garoglian, the family members, Muraz and me, so where has he taken it? कि भी कहाँ से इसको लाया ये? No member of the Garoglian tribe could be a thief. So how is it possible? So I said, Murad, where have you stolen this horse? He said that if you want to ride, come out. Do hurry, jaldi kari. At the same time, author think that it seems that stealing a horse for riding is not a stealing until we offer it to sale, which we would never do. Okay, if we are so much crazy for riding like Murad and me, so it cannot be a stealing until we offer it to sale, which we surely would never do. ऐसा हम बिल्कुल भी करने वाले थे. So here he said that you don't think about all this, so you come out as soon as possible, because word may wake up कि जो पूरी दुनिया है ना, ये उठ जाएगी, संसार जाग जाएगा, and they will come to know about this, इसके बारे में जान जाएंगे. So you come on. So the author said that, okay, let me put on my clothes, I'll be there. So this was the time when they were used to live at the edge of the town on Walnut Avenue. And behind their house, there was the irrigation ditches, and there were, orchards and vineyards, etc. And within 3 minutes, they were there, and this was the place where they ride over the back. And when and as horse start running, the same time Murad began to sing, actually roar. He was considered the natural descendant of his tribe. Very important thing of our tribe was that there was always a crazy person, and before this there was a Khosrow who was his uncle, but Murad was considered a natural descendant of this tribe. Let's talk about the Khosrow. The Khosrow was the kind of person who stopped anyone while they were talking. And what the anybody is talking about, in the no matter. इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि कोई आदमी किस बारे में बात कर रहा है. He stopped them while they were talking. जब भी वो कोई बात कर रहा है, not only the one thing and others, भी कोई भी आदमी किसी भी तरह की बात कर रहे हो, he stopped them by saying it has no harm, pay no attention to it. Okay, one day the very comical और बहुत ही हास्यात्मक चीज होती है कि when he was in his barber shop to trimming his mustaches, and his son come up to him to inform him that his house is on fire. He said that it has no harm, pay no attention to it. The barber said that your son is telling you that your own his house is on fire, कि तुम्हारा अपने घर में आग लगी हुई है. So he sat up from his chair and said that, sorry, he stood up from his chair and said that it has no harm, pay no attention to it, I said. So, well, the same way here, Murad was considered a natural descendant of his tribe, and क्योंकि उनकी tribe में क्या होता था कि a man could be the father of his son's flesh, but it doesn't mean that one can be the father of his spirit as well. As far as concerned about मुराद के फादर का नाम जोराब था, और जोराब बड़ा ही प्रैक्टिकल एंड पोलाइट पर्सन था. सो देयर एनीवन कैन बी, कि कोई भी वहाँ उत्तराधिकारी किसी के भी परिवार से वो आ सकता था. सो देयर ऑलवेज बी वन, वहाँ हमेशा एक तो होता ही था. सो ही सेड दैट वी रोड एंड माय कजन मुराद sang. वो धाड़ना शुरू करता है. And in the meantime, when we completed our journey, he said that you get down now, I want to ride alone. I said I also want to ride alone, and please you let me do that. मुझे आप ये करना, तो you will give me an opportunity to ride alone on the back of the horse. And he said that okay, let's see what can be happen, and ऑल इज डिपेंड अपॉन द हॉर्स. ये तो हॉर्स पे डिपेंड करेगा. तो ये ओके, ये कि आपको ये अपॉर्चुनिटी देना चाहता है कि नहीं देना चाहता है, विल ही बिहेव प्रॉपरली और नॉट, that is up to the horse. Okay, so as I get down, so here he rode. Cousin Murad kicked his heel into the horse and snorted, Bazire, run. He shouted that, Bazire, bhai दौड़िए आप, maro race. Okay, the horse stood on its hind legs, and he snorted and burst into the speeds of fury, and that was the loveliest thing I had ever seen in my life. And he raced the horse across the field of dry grasses to an irrigation ditch, and within 5 minutes he returned with pet, and sun was still then coming up. Sun भी आने ही वाला था. I said that now this is my turn to ride alone, and okay, you get down, वो नीचे उतरता है, and give me an opportunity to ride alone. And as I start my journey, as I get up and went up his back, उसकी बैक पे जैसे जाता, he didn't move, and I filled with unimaginable fear. Was scared. He said that kick into his muscle with your heel, अपने heel से करिए. And as I did, he did the same thing. He snorted, and you see, उसने जो पिछले पाँव के ऊपर क्या करता है, वो stood on its hind legs, snorted and spit into the furry. And instead of running into the dry field or the dry grass, the field of the dry grasses and the irrigation ditches, he ran down to the road, and from where we have to, we spent our half an hour to find him and to bring back. Because he said that do hurry jaldi karo because I don't have any problem with you, I don't have मुझे तुमसे कोई मैं तुझसे कोई लेना देना नहीं है. बट अब क्योंकि द होल वर्ल्ड इज नाउ अप उठने वाला है एंड दे विल बी एनी टाइम इधर उधर अब घूमने फिरना शुरू कर देगी. तो सो इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू ब्रिंग दैट हॉर्स बैक एंड देन विद एन हाफ एन आवर they brought that horse back. And now here he said that what to do because the peoples are already running here and there and they're moving here and there, so what to do अभी अब क्या किया जाए. He said that I have only option that we should hide this one. Author said that where is the place we are gonna. He said that I know a place where we could where we can hide this horse till tomorrow morning. कल सुबह तक हम इसको यहाँ कर सकते हैं. ये हमारे पास ऑप्शन एक ही बचता है, या तो either we took him home या took him back or hide here. So he said that I know a place where we can hide him, and the place was a barn. एक barn है, एक खलियान है, and this is the barn belongs to a fat Zabians, which was once his pride. वहाँ पे जरा बगीचे भी है, अंगूरों के बगीचे भी थे, and which once was pride of fat Zabians. And there was some dry grasses also that we can feed him. So he'll be here till tomorrow morning. भी कल सुबह तक ये यहाँ रह लेगा. Okay. Then at the same time, when he returned home, he found that there was a visitor in his mother's house, and he was very बहुत ही परेशान. He was very sad and he complained about his missing horse. He said that I have lost my horse, beautiful white horse. For a month, लगभग एक महीने से मैंने अपने घोड़े को खो दिया है, and all these things. And my uncle Khosrow also was also there at that time. He said that pay no attention to it. It has no harm. इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है कि तुम्हारा घोड़ा खो गया ना. He said that I come here, walking. भी मैं walk करके यहाँ पे आया हूँ, and I crossed 10 miles with So ये बोलता है कि haven't you like तुम्हारे पास टांगे नहीं है क्या. He said that it pains me कि मुझे दर्द होता है. He said that it has no harm. Again, he said that I had paid $60 for this horse. He said that here Khosrow again said that I spit on the money. मैं पैसे के ऊपर थूकता and all that. So after that, after exchanging that pleasantries with Khosrow, although Khosrow was very irritated person, and he shouted upon him that, "What are you crying over the crying over the money, and were crying over the lost horse, and were crying over the pain leg? These are useless." So, having been that chat and pleasantries, he become upset and stood up and went out of the house. वो भी जोर से दरवाजे को खटाता हुआ बाहर निकल जाता है गुस्से में वहाँ से. So and then my mother said that he's a gentle person, he was a very nice person, you should not talk like this with him, and he's feeling homesick. वो घर की भी उसको याद आ रही है. He's a very gentle guy. So with that, okay, is with that author went to Murad's house. Aram went to Murad's house, where Murad was repairing the heartstrings of a young Robin, and he was talking with the bird. What is this? He said, what is this? He said that you had this horse. You had जो ये घोड़ा है ना, आपके पास कब से था? You had been keeping this horse since a month. कि लगभग एक महीने से ये घोड़ा तुम्हारे पास है. मतलब for a month, not a since month. Actually, we would use for a month. For a month भी एक महीने से तुम्हारे पास ये घोड़ा है. He said that okay. Then what do you want? तुम क्या चाहते हो? He said that don't give this horse back. I know that this horse is John Byros. ये जॉन बायरो का है और आपके पास लगभग महीने भर से है. and you promised me कि आप इस घोड़े को वापस नहीं दोगे. He said that. What are you saying? What are you saying? Are you inviting the member of Garoglean family for a family to steal? चोरी करने के लिए invite कर रहे हो? No, he said नहीं, ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. It must be go back for its true owner. ये तो इसका जो सच्चा जो ओनर है ना, हॉर्स है ना, हॉर्स को अवश्य उसके रियल ओनर के पास वापस जाना चाहिए. I cannot do this. He said that, author said that you will keep this horse until I learn to ride. He said that, Murad said that you may take a year to learn to ride. So what, we will keep a year. And finally he said that, okay, koi baat nahi, we will keep it for some time. For how long you will keep it? Murad said that at least 6 months. कम से कम 6 महीने तो हम इसको रखेंगे ही. And the very next day, what happened with them? You know, कुछ दिनों तक तो उनका ऐसा चलता रहा. You know, and for a few weeks later, whenever his turn come to ride alone, horse did the same thing. He ran down here and there in the road, and then they have to found out this horse. One day, accidentally, John Byro run into with Murad and Aram when he was his on the way to town. Or he said that, Murad here said, let me talk with the farmer because I have a way with the farmer के साथ मुझे अच्छी जान पहचान रहती है, अच्छी मेरी पहचान है, इनकी समझ है. So let me talk with them. And at the same time, John Byro also was very eagerly looked this horse, and he said that if I didn't know your the parents who is known for the honesty, I definitely could say that this is my horse. It's really a twin of my horse. And the following day and the very next day, they decided to give this horse back to its real owner. And the same day, वहाँ पे एक और चीज़ होती है, when he put this horse back into the John Byro's the barn. Okay, he put अपनी जो बाजू है उसको क्या करता है, वो घोड़े के इर्द गिर्द वो फहराता है, then pat करता है and press his nose with the nose of horse. And finally they come out, and there was a horse. वहाँ पे एक dog भी था, sorry, not horse. There was a dog who author had thought he will bark on us, but he didn't. वो उसके ऊपर भौंका नहीं. Here Murad said that I have a way with dogs. मुझे dog की समझ है. You don't worry. If anybody would have been, अगर कोई और होता तो he definitely would bark upon them. And the same day, here the John Byro come up to our house to show that horse, and sorry, actually he come up to our house with his sorry to show my mothers that I have someone has returned my horse, and it's really very strong, very stronger than ever, and he has better temper too. I don't know what should I think and मुझे क्या सोचना चाहिए. Thank God that it has returned. Mr. Kostov, who was there in the parlor, he became irritated and shouted again, pay no attention to it. Your horse has returned. भी तुम्हारा घोड़ा तुम्हें वापस मिल गया है. So please, your horse has been returned. So ये राग वाला अपना बंद कर दीजिए. So you pay no attention to it. That was the lessons. It's a very exciting story because this is the story of our childhood and where we can do all such kind of thing. Otherwise this is not possible to do all these things, because the stealing to stealing hoti hai, chori chori hoti hai. The bad thing is bad things. The bad act is bad act. But the way it has been presented before us and in front of us, it becomes really exciting and very very nice to hear and nice to जिस तरह से इसको प्रेजेंट किया हुआ है, बड़ी एक्साइटिंग लगती है, एडवेंचरस लगती है. एंड द सेकंड क्वेश्चन वी हैव इज, क्या उन्होंने घोड़ा इसलिए वापस लौटा दिया था उसको जॉन बायरो को क्योंकि वो डर गए थे या फिर आत्मग्लानि हुई थी? दैट वाज जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द फियर दैट दे डोंट वांट टू ब्लेम देयर पेरेंट्स and for which they were known, जिसके लिए वो जाने जाते थे honesty and trust के लिए, they don't want to defame their family's name. Okay, that's it. That was your the lesson number one, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Soroyan.